Alright, welcome back. So, as promised in the last one, I am actually going to focus on building a base, and I know where I want to build it, since nobody has made any suggestions. I know where I want to build it, and that's where I always die, so let's hope and pray that I don't die this time, in the midst of building. And as I am building, I am going to just kind of go through, oh my god, I keep doing that. Go through story things for you guys. So for anybody who doesn't know what's going on, we're going to listen to the different logs and such that have come our way so far. And some of them are definitely repeated, things that we've already listened to in previous episodes, but I don't feel like figuring out which ones those were. So, if you get to hear the same things again, then so be it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and actually let's start with here so you understand why we are on this planet.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Well, if that pop-up just showed up for you, I don't know. It's there. I'll fix that in a second. Why did I open this? Oh, to see if I had beacons. That's why I opened it. Okay, but since I have that pop-up, I don't know if it's still going to record as I do this, but okay. What? Literally. Right.
Detecting stern of an astronautical Soltrans-Gov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Those guys right there, they are super mean if you're not in, well, they're mean when you're in this thing too, but like, it's not even worth getting near them if you're not protected in the Okay, so we're not actually going to go exploring in here right now. Drop the beacon, just leave it there for right now. We are close to where I want, close to where I want to base. You can kind of see why this is where I die all the time. Every time I do hardcore and I'm like, ooh, I want to build a base here. I've never successfully built a base here. I always die. It's either from something eating me or getting distracted and just not having enough oxygen. Yeah, happens all the time. Let's see. Those guys are beautiful and evil. Just in case you were wondering. Oops, I was writing something. Okay, so that's directly below. That will be right over that. Like I want to be, yeah, somewhere around here where you can see the lilies above. So let's listen to the next video thing while I try not to die. I promise I'm a much better driver in real life. Just saying. Alright. Okay. Story stuff. So, Notice of Death. I mean, this is just from the Altera, which was the employer of Robin's sister Sam. And then Altera also bought out Robin's company, a smaller company. So, yes. We don't really need to read that, but basically they're saying, oh, it was an accident as a result of negligence, and nobody believes that. So, okay, next message.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little ultrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Maybe I got it. Thanks. Alright. So just a little miniature base just to kind of get started here.
Warning. Emergency power
there's
only.
No oxygen in
Oxygen
it right now.
production
I'll do that.
offline.
Just want that blocker here. I don't need you. I'm gonna hold on to those. I don't need you. Don't need you or any of these things. Those are all decorative. Leave it at that for the moment. Really quick. Have the cat next to me. Oh, I guess I can start the next recording. Here we go.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
So, because I am seeing that I'm on the lowish side of oxygen. For it for a second. It being story stuff. Okay, check is right there. Not to die. Oxygen. Meanwhile, my cat is right next to me. It's like digging into the blankets. Okay. I don't know if I'm hiding in the car. Apparently not. Okay. Ow, ow, cat, ow, ow, owie. Limestone. limestone. Here we go. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. I don't like the scary sounds. Maybe I should stick with... Ah! Oh gosh. Okay, let me out. Maybe I should stick with just using this, even though I'm running low on battery. Oy. Guess I can take the battery out of something else that I don't use as much. That's an option. Actually, that's a pretty good option. I might do that. Well, since I'm here, have some more story.
Hey, Robin! I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey! The nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Oh god, I was a little too close to that guy. Those are the ones that will eat you in one bite if you're not paying attention. These guys bite hard, but they don't eat you in one bite. The shark octopus thing. Those are something you don't want to mess with it. Okay. I'm thirsty. Okay. Alright. Really? So.
Welcome restored, Captain. All primary systems online.
Alright, so this is just kind of our temporary base. Just to kind of get through. Doing like that. Of course I need copper that I don't have. I will most likely need a second one. No, right this second I don't. But I will. Charger would be useful. Anything else that I need like right away? I don't think so. I think those are kind of basics. Alright, so now. Next order of business. I am leaving my sea truck there because I do not have a beacon to mark where that is, and I every time get freaking lost in this area, and I can't find anything. So yeah, the sea truck basically is my beacon now. So I'm gonna go for a swim. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of so messy. And then we're gonna go for a swim.
Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet.
Poor Sam.
Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
See, I played this game. Oh my god, cat scared the crap out of me. I don't know what happened. I played this game a bunch of times, and I still don't quite understand why Robin would be mad at Sam. I don't know, maybe some bad jokes? Like, it doesn't seem like there was anything so significant. Like, if it were me and my brother, I don't feel like there's anything there where we'd get mad at each other. So, I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe it's totally normal to be mad about all the things that they talked about in these messages, but for me, I don't know, doesn't seem like it.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
So, I'll apologize if everything I'm about to say is stuff I've already talked about. Well, the because doesn't matter. But just to kind of explain some of the stuff that was just said and discussed. So, Leviathan, basically on this planet, it's the really, really big creatures. We haven't seen any of them yet in my recordings. That much I know for a fact. So that's what that's about. And then Kara, that was a bacteria infection from the first game that it made the entire planet uninhabitable. So yes, that's what that part's about. Yeah, I think that's really it. Oh, and then it wasn't mentioned, but at some point you will hear about the precursor race, or oh, look at the drawing, it's so pretty. So that's her spy penguins, I guess, but it just looks like a regular penguin. Thanks for everything, Fred. Sam. Okay, so she gave that to Fred. Alright. Yeah, so precursor race, they also call them the architects, same thing. So it's just the previous aliens that, intelligent aliens, I mean, that lived on this planet. So, okay, let's go on. Here's some Altera. So these are the things that we found throughout the planet so far.
Good morning, Frostpack.
This is Boss.
Just a quick
Boss
update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Penguin project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
Cool. Alright, here we go.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
We are now in a dangerous area, so I'm not stopping until I get to my miniature base here. Yeah. And then I'll play some more stuff. So yeah, that was just kind of, you know, some socializing among the, what did he call them, the Frost Pack? So just, you know, the employees on the frozen part of this planet. Right. So, do I have copper now? Not enough, alright. Wiring kit, can't do it. Okay. Drop some more stuff in. And it's now full. Put all this stuff here. So part of my goal right now, why I'm going just back and forth and why it's kind of a boring episode, I am trying to get all of my materials over here from the other thing, the drop pod, from the beginning. So that's why I'm not really doing a whole lot. Yeah, that way all my stuff is just in one place.
David, you'll be happy to know the Frost Pack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management style appears to be uniquely well suited to isolated planets. I miss you, of course, but I wonder if you feel it too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but I'm sure if I'd been around, I'd only have made her nervous. Once this mission is over, I'll come home for a few good months, and then, what do you think if we look at reorganizing our expectations to facilitate longer-term separation success? I really think this could be a great model for us going forward, romantically and otherwise. Don't forget, I love you from the depths of my heart. Keep on succeeding in your projects. You know there's nothing I find more attractive.
So weird. So weird. But I mean, hey. Oh god, I just got it. If that works for him and his partner, then cool. What's that? It's a bush. Okay. So I need copper. So really, it's limestone. That's what we want to stop at. I used it making those beacons. Get some air. Oh, go faster. Come on. Oh, you know what? Since I'm here. Next story thing.
Fred, I'm not blaming you. But what do you mean it's gone? Where did it go? You found some trouble somewhere in the deep twisty bridges and decided to jettison modules?
Yeah, I had to jettison a module. I got free, went back for it. It was just gone.
And you think someone stole it?
Or something. I didn't lose it, that's for sure. I'm careful with my tools.
I'm sure you are, but you have to admit there have been a lot of sea truck accidents, and they're rather expensive.
You wanna follow me on a few runs tomorrow? See what it's like? Conditions are way harsher than anything I ever imagined. I don't know if you could really understand it from inside your base.
That won't be necessary. Thanks for your time. I'll write it up as an accident.
I have no commentary on that one. Yeah. So we just grab a couple of these. that guy, which is still not what I'm wanting, but okay. Okay, that. More story.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water. No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
Manu. So dumb. Alright. Oh my god, still have another trip, really? Really? Alright. Oh, that one's not a play one. Okay. Oh, it's just how the mineral finder came to be. Don't care. Alright.
Tower maintenance log.
Oh, I love this guy.
Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status, in progress.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with, but you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out, although she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes, but I guess that's normal under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Alright then.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546B. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Yeah, so he found the Leviathan with the Karok bacteria. That's what he's referencing, if you didn't catch that. And yeah.
A
damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again. I guess I could try to go back for the parts when it leaves. If it leaves. I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel. Manu, as he likes to be called. I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
Yep. I get it, Fred. Okay. So, here we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so I can make this. I have quartz. Great. Okay, fabricator done. Now, do I have silver to make a wiring kit? Yes, I do. 1, 2. Make a wiring kit really quick. This is going to be a huge help once I get this copper wire. Oh my god, of course I need more copper, huh? Ugh, 1. Oy. Okay, well, on the right track at least. Keep you, because I'm going to need to make copper wire. Right, and look at that. I actually need another one. Titanium, gimme. Give me titanium. Alright, here we go. Pop off a few more things. Don't need that. Or any of these, or that. I don't need 2 of those. Okay, thirsty, put that there. And you know what? To make sure I can carry as much stuff as possible, let's put the things that I'm not even using. I'm gonna hold on to all of that actually. Okay, but I think I'm good. And now, because I have an extra beacon, we're gonna do that. Let's label it. Home, yes, with a bajillion O's. Perfect. Alright, great. And sea truck. So that'll make it faster because my sea glide is running out of power.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me, as if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Okay. Oops, I was already there. Here we go. On my application I mentioned that I had severe galleophobia, which is, wait for it, fear of sharks. So imagine my surprise when I discovered the brute sharks here. There's a reason they didn't call them gentle sharks. Anyway, the research outpost is half finished. I scraped my leg on a broken piece of coral, then, the blood drew a brute shark, and I couldn't build the rest fast enough. I used an air bladder to get to the surface. I dropped the builder tool inside the base. If anyone makes it down there, they can have it. That's the one I found. Cool. Alright, so we've gotten through this section. Kind of just some bios, a manual, HR. Okay, cool. Fred, there's him. IT, courier, maintenance generalist, reports to a manual. Jeremiah, he's Mr. I Hate Birds technician. Alright, so that's what we know about these people so far. We've got a map. Memos. I thought there was more, like, listening ones. Okay, yeah, none of that really matters. This is kind of just what happened in the last game. So Alterra misplaces the Aurora. That's the one that that crash landed in the previous game. So, all right, I think we're basically. Oh, personal log. No, there's some of these.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
And we will, eventually. Not this video. This is probably the most boring video.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
So, before I go in there and grab stuff, give me bladder fish. Gimme. I said give me. Come here. Thank you. Make water out of them. I think I was out of water. Alright. I have no idea how long I've been recording. I should probably cut it soon. See that on stuff. Okay, this is empty. Great. It's thirsty, so we don't drink. Alright. I'm gonna grab. Ooh. Can I bring for both things? That's the big question. So grab trap. Oh, I have them for both. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, great. Then you know what? I think this is a good place to call it, because I have been playing for a little while, and I know this was not the most entertaining of videos. There's a lot of back and forth. So thanks for sticking it out, for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, and bye!